The alien fleet arrived without warning. One moment the sky above Earth was quiet, peaceful, and blue, and the next moment thousands of dark shapes appeared in orbit like shadows crawling across the stars. People below looked up and froze. Something enormous was hiding behind the clouds, and the entire world felt the same fear at the same time. In the Human Defense Command underground base, alarms flashed red. The sound echoed across metal walls as scientists and military officers ran to their stations. The commander, General Marcus Hale, stood at the center table, watching the satellite feed. His eyes did not blink. His face did not move. But inside, he knew the truth. Earth had trained for this moment. Humanity had feared this day. And now it had come. The alien ships were huge, shaped like floating fortresses. They were covered in sharp metal plates, glowing red engines, and long cannons that could destroy a city with one shot. The largest ship, positioned at the front, opened a transmission channel. A deep voice, cold and powerful, echoed across every device: phones, radios, screens, satellites. Everyone heard the same message at the same time. This world now belongs to the Karzor Dominion. Surrender immediately. You have 1 minute. People screamed. Cars stopped in the streets. Families held each other. Some prayed. Some ran. Some simply stared at the sky, unable to breathe. News channels switched to emergency broadcasts. The voice continued speaking, repeating the same cold command. But in the Human Defense Command, no one panicked. No one screamed. No one begged. They only worked. General Hale turned to his officers. Start the program. No delays. The room became silent for a moment. Everyone knew what he meant. Project Aegis. Earth's last, strongest, and most secret defense. A weapon no enemy had ever seen. A weapon the aliens would never expect from what they believed was a fragile species. The countdown began on the alien flagship. 60 seconds. Human technicians activated enormous generators hidden deep under the Earth's crust. Blue lights rose through the walls like veins waking up for the first time. 45 seconds. The alien fleet adjusted its position, lowering its weapons, preparing to fire. General Hale whispered, "Stay calm. Let them think we are afraid." 30 seconds. All across Earth, soldiers stood ready. Drones were launched. Defense shields warmed up. Families hid inside bunkers. But the world was silent. Too silent. The aliens noticed it too. "Why are the humans not responding?" one alien officer asked. "They are weak," their commander answered. "They will kneel." 20 seconds. The Earth's crust vibrated as energy moved across the planet. Something ancient, powerful, and frightening to even imagine was preparing to wake up. 10 seconds. The alien commander smiled. "Fire when the countdown reaches 0. Destroy their largest cities first." Humanity held its breath. General Hale simply said, "Execute." 0. The first minute ended. The galaxy's biggest mistake began. A sudden white light exploded from Earth's North Pole, so bright the alien fleet sensors could not understand what it was. Satellites turned white, screens went blank, and every alien ship froze. Then the beam fired. It shot upward like a pillar of pure energy, slicing through space with impossible speed. The beam struck the lead alien battleship directly in the center. For a second, nothing happened. The ship hovered there, silent. Then it split in two. A clean, perfect cut, like someone sliced it with invisible scissors. The two halves drifted apart slowly, metal melting and floating away. The aliens inside did not even have time to scream. Panic erupted across the entire enemy fleet. Impossible. What weapon is this? They are not supposed to have this technology. The commander of the alien fleet stared in shock as the broken halves of his strongest ship burned like falling stars. General Hale watched the destruction on his screen and finally allowed himself a small breath. "The first minute is over," he said. "Now they know. Humanity is not weak." Above Earth, the alien fleet scrambled. Ships hit each other as they tried to escape. Officers shouted. Sirens blared. Fear spread like fire. The invaders, who had come ready to conquer, now understood the truth. Earth was not an easy target. Earth was not helpless. Earth was unstoppable. And this was only the beginning. The destruction of the alien flagship sent a shockwave of fear through the entire invading fleet. Thousands of ships had arrived believing Earth was weak, broken, and centuries behind in technology. But now they watched one of their strongest ships fall apart like dust in sunlight. Alarms echoed across every alien control room. Officers shouted commands. Soldiers panicked as screens flashed red warnings. In every ship, the same message repeated. Unknown human weapon detected. Extreme threat. Evade immediately. But it was already too late. Far below, deep inside the Human Defense Command base, General Hale watched the chaos unfold on the big screen. The white beam faded, leaving behind glowing wreckage drifting above the atmosphere. Hale kept his voice calm as he spoke to his officers. Prepare Phase 2. Launch the Silver Wing squadrons. The officers did not hesitate. They pressed the commands, and hidden doors opened across Earth's surface, desert bases, ocean platforms, mountain hangars, and underground tunnels. From each location, sleek silver ships shot into the sky like arrows. They were small, fast, and shaped like blades with bright blue engines. These were Earth's newest fighters, designed in silence, tested in secret, and feared by no one, because no one in the galaxy even knew they existed. The alien fleet detected the launches. "There are hundreds of small crafts rising from the planet," an alien officer shouted. "Destroy them," the alien commander snarled. The alien ships turned their cannons toward the rising human fighters. Purple plasma shots filled the sky, creating glowing trails across space. The humans, however, did not fly straight. They moved like they were alive, twisting, spinning, and weaving between the blasts with impossible control. The human ships were faster. Much faster. A young pilot named Aiden Cross led the first squadron. His fingers danced across the controls as if he had flown the Silver Wing all his life. His voice came through the comms clearly. Target engines. Disable, don't destroy. Make them fear us before they fall. His squadron responded instantly. The human fighters released pulse darts, small glowing spheres that latched onto alien engines and froze them. Within seconds, the first alien ship spun wildly as its engine shut down. Another followed. And another. Soon dozens of massive alien ships drifted helplessly in space. Inside the alien command ship, fear grew deeper. These humans, how are they moving this fast? They were not supposed to have shields, much less weapons. Their technology is impossible. Their commander gripped the edge of his control desk, his dark claws tightening. Do not retreat. Fight. But even as he commanded, the reality became clear: the humans were not just defending. They were dominating. Meanwhile, Earth activated a second secret system, gravity nets. Thin, invisible waves shot from orbiting satellites, spreading across space like spiderwebs of energy. One of the alien ships flew into the field, and its entire structure shook as if caught in an unseen storm. The ship froze mid-flight. Engines locked. Weapons disabled. The aliens inside screamed as their entire ship was captured like a bird in a net. Then another ship got caught. Then 10 more. Then 20. General Hale watched calmly. Good. Hold them. We only destroy those who refuse to stand down. The aliens, however, did not want mercy. They fired everything they had, but their shots dissolved against Earth's adaptive shields. Each cannon blast disappeared like a raindrop vanishing into sand. The alien commander's voice trembled. They are resisting all weapon fire. Our cannons are useless. He realized the truth too late. Humanity had prepared. Humanity had evolved. Humanity had grown stronger than anyone expected. The humans were no longer trapped on their planet. They were no longer hiding behind fears or ancient stories of invasion. They had built new tools, new ships, and new weapons that even the greatest alien empires did not understand. In less than 10 minutes, 1/3 of the alien fleet was disabled or drifting helplessly. A young scientist in the command base whispered, "Sir, we are winning." General Hale looked at the screen with steady eyes. "We are only showing them the beginning. Let them see what Earth truly is." The aliens tried to escape Earth's orbit, but human ships blocked their path. Every exit route was sealed by silver wings, glowing engines, and bright blue trails. For the first time, the invaders understood a terrifying truth. Earth was not the weak world they imagined. Humanity was not prey. Humanity was power. And the battle was far from over. The alien fleet had come with confidence. They believed Earth was a primitive world with simple weapons and limited technology. In their minds, conquering it should have been as easy as stepping on an insect. But after witnessing the fall of their flagship, the speed of Earth's fighters, and the invisible traps in space, fear began to grow inside every alien ship like a spreading fire. The alien emperor, watching from a distant planet through a live transmission, clenched his jaw. The footage from the battlefield showed his mighty fleet failing. His greatest warriors, the Void Legion, were sitting inside their ships waiting for orders. The Emperor slammed his fist against his armrest. "Deploy the Void Legion now. Humans must be crushed." The Void Legion was known across dozens of galaxies. They were elite soldiers, trained from birth, and feared for their brutality. Their armor was thick, their weapons deadly, and their ships shaped like black knives cutting through space. When they launched from the mother ship, the rest of the alien fleet roared in hope. "They will destroy the humans," one alien shouted. "Yes. The Void Legion is unstoppable," another cried. Their confidence returned. Their fear faded. But their excitement would not last long. As the Void Legion entered the atmosphere, something unexpected happened. Their ships began to shake. Panels flickered. Engines sputtered. One ship after another lost control. "What is happening? Our systems are shutting down. Commander, we cannot stabilize." The alien commander looked at his monitors, horrified. No, this cannot be human technology. This is impossible." But it was real. Earth had activated an advanced disruptor field, a dome of invisible energy that scrambled every foreign engine and weapon system within its reach. It was the first of its kind, a shield designed to protect Earth not by blocking attacks, but by disabling enemy ships entirely. One by one, the Void Legion's ships began to fall from the sky like broken stars. But instead of crashing to the ground, human rescue crafts flew up to catch them. These crafts, shaped like smooth-winged guardians, extended magnetic arms and pulled the falling pods to safety, not to protect the aliens, but to control the battlefield with precision. On the ground, the Void soldiers, strong, fierce, and massive, stumbled out of their immobilized pods, confused and angry. They expected weak humans with sticks and bullets. What they found instead left them stunned. Human soldiers stood waiting, wearing advanced powered armor that glowed with blue tracers and moved with robotic strength. Their helmets scanned targets. Their suits amplified their every motion. Their weapons hummed with energy, silent but powerful. One Void soldier roared and charged forward with a huge blade. A human soldier stepped forward calmly, lifted an arm, and blocked the blade with a reinforced gauntlet. Sparks flew. The human did not move. The Void soldier staggered back, shocked. Another Void soldier tried firing plasma rounds, but the bullets simply dissolved when they hit the human's adaptive shields. The humans moved with discipline, standing in formation, not afraid. Aiden Cross, now leading a ground unit, stepped forward. His voice was calm and steady. "Put down your weapons. You are surrounded." The Void Legion soldiers looked around. Human drones hovered above them. Human armored units flanked them. Human tanks waited at the edges like silent giants. The aliens had never seen humans like this, organized, advanced, fearless. One Void soldier muttered, "These humans are not what we were told." Another whispered, "How did they grow this strong?" The truth settled over them like a heavy weight. The galaxy had been wrong. Humans were not weak. Humans were not soft. Humans were survivors, adaptable, clever, and relentless. Every war, every disaster, every harsh moment in human history had shaped them into what they were now. Back in the alien command ship, the commander watched the defeat unfold and felt his heart sink. This cannot be the end. Activate all ships. Retreat and regroup. But his voice trembled. He finally understood that the humans were not fighting to survive. They were fighting to win. Above Earth, the skies glowed with human technology. Silver ships moved like lightning. Gravity nets shimmered. Shields pulsed with power. The Void Legion had come believing themselves gods among weaker species. But standing on Earth, surrounded and helpless, they saw the truth clearly. Humans were the strongest warriors they had ever faced. And this truth was only the beginning of their fear. The alien commander stared at the battlefield in disbelief. His screens showed chaos, disabled ships drifting like dead metal, elite soldiers kneeling in confusion, human forces surrounding everything with calm control. The once mighty invasion force now looked like a scattered flock lost in a storm. The commander's hands shook as he gripped the edges of his console. He turned to his officers. "Prepare full retreat. We must escape this planet's range." But it was already too late. Humanity had predicted this move. Across Earth's upper atmosphere, enormous shadows began to rise. Hidden behind clouds and disguised within energy fields, massive human battleships slowly revealed themselves. These were not small fighters or thin patrol ships. They were giants, floating fortresses built with dark steel and glowing lines that pulsed like the heartbeat of a monster. Every alien officer gasped. When did the humans build ships of this size? How did no one in the galaxy know? This planet, it was supposed to be primitive. The commander's face went pale. Those are Dreadnought-class ships. He was wrong. They were stronger. The human battleships formed a circle around the alien fleet, blocking every path of escape. Their engines burned brighter than suns, lighting the darkness with powerful blue halos. The alien ships tried to retreat, but the dreadnoughts moved faster, cutting off the routes with perfect precision. Inside the command base, General Hale watched the formation tighten. His voice stayed steady. "Transmission ready." "Ready, sir," an officer replied. General Hale nodded. "Send it." Across the battle, across the alien fleet, across every ship, even across the Emperor's hidden throne room, Earth's message played in clear, calm words. Humanity does not attack first. But we finish what others begin. The entire galaxy, listening through intercepted channels, heard the same statement. The message traveled faster than light, carried by human satellites and alien signals alike. Every species watching from distant worlds felt something they had not felt before. Fear of Earth. High above the planet, the human dreadnoughts charged their weapons. Their cannons glowed white, gold, and blue, colors the alien fleet had never seen. The alien commander felt sweat drip down his forehead. Shields to maximum. Prepare for full defensive bombard. He never finished the sentence. The human dreadnoughts fired. But they did not fire to kill. Their blasts were precise, targeted only at engines and weapons. Beam after beam struck alien ships, clean and controlled. The invaders' cannons melted. Engines flickered and shut down. One alien battleship spun helplessly. Another lost its wings. A third broke apart, not in flames, but in neat pieces, as if cut by a silent blade. It was not destruction. It was domination. The aliens watched their mighty fleet fall apart without a single human mistake. Every movement of the human ships was clean, exact, and planned far in advance. A young alien officer whispered, "This is not war. This is a message." He was right. The humans were showing the galaxy what would happen to anyone who tried to conquer Earth. Down on the ground, the captured Void soldiers watched their warships collapse. Their leader, a huge warrior covered in black armor, slowly removed his helmet. His 4 eyes looked empty now, no anger, no pride, just shock. "These humans," he said softly, "they could have wiped us out instantly. But they chose to only disable us." Aiden Cross stepped forward, standing tall in his powered suit. "We do not kill unless we must. But do not mistake mercy for weakness." The giant alien slowly nodded. He finally understood. Back aboard the alien command ship, the commander saw every escape route blocked. Every ship disabled. Every weapon silent. There was no victory left. No hope. No path forward. With trembling hands, he opened a desperate transmission to the Emperor. His voice was low and broken. "Do not send more fleets. Do not approach this planet again. The humans, they are unstoppable." The Emperor, watching through his throne room screen, felt cold fear creep up his spine. He had ruled dozens of worlds. He had destroyed countless species. But he had never seen anything like this. He turned off the transmission without a word. Outside, the human dreadnoughts floated like silent guardians. Earth glowed beneath them, strong, bright, and unbroken. General Hale gave the final command. "Stand down. Let them leave with the warning. The galaxy will know what happened here today." The alien fleet, defeated and humiliated, limped away into deep space, carrying with them a message that spread across thousands of star systems. Earth is no longer the silent world in the dark. Earth is a rising power. And humanity never bends, never breaks, never falls. The galaxy learned fear that day. And Earth's legend had just begun.